So the damage here is a little bit strange. My customer didn't know what caused it and kind of didn't really know how to describe it. It's kind of like a dent, but it's coming out as opposed to going in. I know exactly what it means, and my theory is that right behind this bit of damage is the reinforcing bar, or the side impact bar. Chances are something has pressed or rubbed up against the outside of the door skin. As it's pushed in, it's the bar behind, the reinforcing bar, that hasn't moved, and as the skin pushes against it, it can pick kind of like a press mark into the outer skin. So whilst we do still call it dent damage, it's kind of a high spot dent, or kind of an out dent, as opposed to being pushed in. So basically today's going to be a tap down masterclass. So my two kind of go-to knockdowns for this work would be this one. It's a small fine metal tip from CarePoint, and then this one is a Peak one. So it's very hard material, but it's like a plastic or nylon, and this is obviously like a little steel tip. It's got really nice polished end to it, and it really just kind of allows you to get some finesse, some accuracy with the knocking down, so that I'm only tapping in the areas that are high, as opposed to kind of a lot of impact spreading the kind of the force across that high spot. So when it's a very sharp, fine high, I'm looking to use a pretty sharp, fine knockdown to just target the high spot and nothing else. That's the theory anyway. So we'll get to work, start tapping down the damage, and we'll start to see what budges. So I'm going to start with this high spot and this tap down, and just start to see what it gives me. So I've made a good start tapping down kind of the high that run through here. Just using this knockdown, managed to make a bit of movement, start pushing back some of that high spot. Now right behind this, where that reinforcing bar is, it's still pretty close to the panel, so there's not much give. As soon as I come off where the bar is behind, instantly I created a very small little low. So that's how close the reinforcing bar is to the edge. So right here I'm tapping, and there's kind of a bar, impact bar behind the skin, and then just up here that bar is not behind the skin. So it's very easy to put a small little indentation in. But so far so good. So I've tapped down as much as I'm going to with this high. There's a couple of micro little lows that I've put in from the tap down, which I'll address afterwards, probably with a bar from behind. I'm going to need to get a tool on this low and this one here anyway. So I'll pick out that small little low spot once I get a bar behind. So whilst I'm in tap down mode, I'm going to continue tapping on the rest of this damage. Hey you, yes you, the person that hasn't subscribed yet. Go on, click the button, subscribe right now. So what looked like horrible damage has relatively quickly come to something a little bit more manageable. We had a nasty high spot here, and then a kind of two high creases that came and met in the middle here. So it looked horribly choppy against this line board, and I've not done any pushing yet at all. So this is just with knocking down. Some light surface marks from the tap down that will just polish off. That little micro low I said about from the tapping down. And then again, most of the high has been removed, and it's left with a couple of little micro lows. So I cleaned up the repair nice and quickly, just with the tap down process. Now I'm going to get a tool behind and just start to pick out some of those little lows. Now I said I was going to get behind this and push it, but of course the reinforcing bar's there, and I've got two options. I can heat up the kind of glue, the bonding agent between the reinforcer, push a tool down into it like a whale tail with a glue cutting tool, and then push the whale tail into it. But what I'm going to do, I've already got my glue gun set up, so instead I'm just going to glue pull it. And this, boys and girls, is why it's always good to have a backup battery pack on charge. Back in the game. So there's a tiny little mark just here where it's actually chipped the paint. I thought that was going to polish out, but it is a small little chip in the actual lacquer. And there's another chip just here as well. I've given it a light polish by hand. Ultimately the doors really come back into shape. Most of it was tap down work. And now with what I call the customer view, so just that kind of natural light. So the damage looked pretty bad on that rear door panel. A lot of it was high spots. I think where that reinforcer was behind the outer skin, something's pressed against it, pushed the outer skin into the brace, and then that's kind of pressed some high damage, some high spots into the outer door skin. So it looks particularly bad because a lot of the damage is coming out of the panel. 90% of that damage I've fixed with tapping down alone, so just using a couple of different fine tap downs accurately placed to kind of knock down the high damage, and then a couple of little lows, some that were already there, caused during the knockdown, which again 90% of the low spots I was able to pull out with some glue. So I've tapped around the door skin, given it just a little polish by hand to take off any surface scuffs. There are a couple of little chips in the paint, which is a shame, but ultimately the damage has come out really well, restored the panel, and the car's looking good again. So hopefully you learned a little bit more about the kind of importance of tapping down during this repair. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.